Yo, what's going on? Just ordinary friends, bam. We're gonna go ahead and dive into a war recap here. Another successful war. It was a tie though, so that's kind of fun. It was actually against a really good clan, and we're happy to get that tie. But I don't know if I've shown the war log recently, but nothing but dubs, 100% for everything in the war log, which dates back 152 days. So we're really trying to be proactive and get as many wins under our belt as we can. So we're just war after war. It was kind of an odd time that this one spun, so we're kind of like in a weird, don't want to spin right now because a lot of the clans that we don't want to face are going. But this was a huge tie. I mean, it was a shootout. A lot of great players in attacks. We had a lot of triples. 40 out of 40 for the perfect war. So it was a good war. Here's just a little preview of everyone's stats. A lot of triples going across the board. Even the guys that were late to the fight typically put in their solid effort and best work to try to get the triples, even if the bases were already hit. So it's just extra practice. You can't preach about that enough. You just want to keep attacking and doing the best that you can because it's a learning experience. Every attack that you do is a learning experience. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dive into a few of these other this war and a few replays. I'm just gonna go through a couple of the main hitters and see and watch the replays and see what it's about. So this one, Emotican, he's a beast. He's interested in doing some esports with us. So kind of don't know what the future looks like with esports and just ordinary. I know there's a couple routes that we can go, but this is one guy that is particularly interested, and he's really good. So this is going to be his super drag attack. As you can see, he did that giant arrow all the way across the base and got a ton of those key defenses there. He got the sweeper that was facing the direction of the town hall, and then he's just using those super drags to go through. We're gonna go ahead and do these 4 times zoom might be a little too much, so we're gonna go to 2 times zoom. Using that minion prince, his new ability, you see how it went through and froze all those defenses, or at least slowed them down. So pretty OP strat there. And then he uses that warden on the backside to just do cleanup. It's got the spear thrower on it, so it's taking out defenses at a very long range, which is great, especially when it comes in clutch for that last air defense. And then from there, it's just going to be cleanup. So we will 4 times speed this one because, we don't want to watch, 4 minutes of cleanup in this video. So Emotican, great hit, really brings out some diversity with super drags. Next up, sure, we'll just go ahead and do one of mine. We'll just do the first one. Again, it's the same thing. I like to pick out these bases that are a little offset with the town hall. So I Sui the king in, make sure I get a good enough funnel. As you can see, this one had a lot. The Tesla farm, found the Tesla farm. So I threw in a Valken there to clean up those skellies just because I want that king to go as far as he can into the core. So that way that spiky ball, like I said in the previous video, it's really hard to predict where that spiky ball is going to go. At least from I don't know if there's a secret that I don't know about. So I'm still trying to master that by doing most of the super barb cleanup around the outside, so that way that spiky ball has no other option except for going to the core there. So this is kind of a more common base, and there's multiple ways to do this. I just kind of overgrowth these ones just to give it a little change of pace. So I was able to get that the ricochet cannon and then the multi-inferno with the first one. And then I went ahead and did the second overgrowth down in the bottom to keep that Grand Champ alive. Took out that minion prince, new hero, and then the rest is cleanup and just super overpowered. Every attack that I do, for the most part, not every, but I'd say a good 95% is going to have that much overkill every single time, if not having more spells, to swag also. Ka, again, one of the OGs, his replays never cease to amaze me. He's just incredible. So he's doing a warden walk. It looks like he might be doing the fireball strat. So he's going in there, taking out a few key defenses, getting as far as he can into that core. Oh man, I can see where he's shooting for this one too. This is going to be an insane fireball. And I mean, if you look at the time, he's already a minute into this warden walk, right? That is literally insane. Like a minute 50, and he's still going. I can't believe this is going to be triple. Yep, there he goes. Takes out that mono, the spitter, the clan castle. Look at that value. That is insane. Oh my god. Ka, I mean, if you watch any of the old replays from 2019 that I posted, he's got a vision that he can see things that nobody else that I know can. I mean, he's able to really dissect a base into what it needs to be done to triple, and just overpowered as usual. He uses the clan cap and the grand champ on the back end, 12 o'clock, just to keep that funnel into the core. Uses that overgrowth on the 2 scatters, rage and multi-target inferno. Now the rest of the troops just going around. That overgrowth's going to end right there, right when the troops are on top, and that king's going to use his ability to break up all those walls, so that way the cleanup's just going to be nice and easy. And then you got that grand champ sniping those defenses with that spear, and that's a wrap. Ka, as always, amazing hits, man. Love your stuff. It's always entertaining. Let's see. We'll just scroll down. All right, we'll give Cam a little bit of the spotlight here. This is a newer member, and he's doing pretty well so far. He's got 2 accounts with us right now. He's doing really well. He did Champs 2 and Champs 3 CWL with us. Dang, look at that fireball. Nice snipe right on the corner of all those defenses. That was a good hit. Then he sends in the Super Witches. Yeah, so Super Witch, it's going to be a standard switch attack where you put the Clan Castle in the corner, you put your Archer Queen like about halfway through, so in this case it was at like 630, and then the rest of the troops just funnel into the core, take out all those defenses, the Giant Skelly from the switches, tank for the rest of those troops, you have the healers that are going on, the King breaks up all those compartments, I mean, this is like just rinse and repeat. This has been a very, very, very famous attack for the last, 6 months. Yeah, about 6 months. It's been a while. So, it's super reliable, super easy. As long as you have that vision for that fireball and able to take out as many defenses as possible, then it's super worth it. Look at all that swag. I mean, maybe not swag, but a ton of extra troops like still standing. So, great hit. And you've seen so many different types of hits as of right now, and we're still going into it. So this one's going to be a spear throw. I don't think we've shown the same hit twice now. It was Super Drags, and then mine, and then it was Ka with Fireball. Yeah, every time it's been a different attack, so this is legit. And then here's another one. We got Ares with the, I can't remember what these new troops are called, but they're like the spear thrower juggernaut deals. I don't know. So he's going to go ahead, and it looks like he's going to be taking out all those defenses in the core there. Also, spitters, the builder huts, and then he's going to throw in those throwers. And, okay, this is cool. So he's using the log launcher to break apart those walls to get through. Super smart and able to cut through all the way to the town hall compartment. So as long as he protected that log launcher, he was able to get all the way to the town hall compartment. And then from there, uses that king right over the center of the town hall. I love the anime king, his actions that he is with it. And then he's just gonna keep going around. He's staying alive just by the hair of his chinny chin chin. That Grand Champ going around sniping those defenses, uses that ability, takes out that ricochet cannon, which was huge. That ricochet cannon. Those new ricochet cannons on the levels of them are insane. I'm in the middle of supercharging mine right now. I'm trying to time all my defenses so that way they're going to be updated for the last 3 days of season, and hopefully just get a few extra defenses along the way, and maybe get a new personal best on my account. I think my personal best right now is like 300 something. So as long as I time these defenses right, I'll have the upper hand, and then we can go from there. Hopefully we'll see what we can do. All right, let's see what else we got. I'm just gonna go through. Okay, we saw this guy in CWL in the recap, and his attacks are insane. I love it. Now, he's gonna be doing. Oh, look at this! It's a Grand Champ charge to take out that town hall and a few other defenses, and then he recalls it. So the Spirit Fox wasn't able to stay alive, but he was able to take out that town hall, and that's a bummer. Just work on the other end. And now the troops are going to go through and take out the entire center of the base, and it's just incredible, right? Like this attack is so OP, and I love it. The troops going through the core of the base, it's perfect. So GD Skate taking a little bit of change to his attacks, because typically he's doing air raids, so that is pretty awesome that he's doing that. And now we'll just end. let's see if we can find one more. We'll just do Adam. And, you know, these are not like, you know, these were the best hits out of the CWL. I'm sorry, out of the war, but these were at least like some spotlights. You know, I like to show off a few people's hits as we go through. And look, here's Adam. I don't think we've shown him on the channel yet. He's one of the leaders that came over from Savage Elite, and he's using a, oh, look at this, it's a queen charge, but he used the giant arrow to go through and take out some defenses. Oh, he lost the queen, but obviously we saw this as a triple, so it's going to be overpowered anyway. So he lost the queen on that. He freezes the Town Hall and the 2 spitters, sends in all those drags and the loons, uses the warden's ability to protect them all, and it looks like they're healing too, so we must have the healing tome, yeah. And then there he goes, and then he's using the Grand Champ along the outside, take out the that air defense, and then those other key defenses along the way. He's going to get the other air defense on the backhand side too, and then that Minion Prince level 71 still doing work, and saving its ability too. That's crazy. There goes the ability. Swag, even with the losing the queen, he's still able to swag that much, or again, not swag, but have all that left over. That's wild. Good job, Adam. Wild, 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 wild. Yeah, so overall, it was a very good war. We ended up with, I think we only failed 15 hits before it was a perfect war for us, and then it took them a little bit longer, but, you know, respect to them. They have a solid win streak right now, solid war log, and, you know, doing decent in CWL. Looks like they got knocked down a few months ago, but came back up and are still in Champs 1, so that is it for this recap. I hope you enjoyed the content, and we will see you soon on the next video.